If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture in advanced level where we are solving previous year IT JEE questions. So today we will be solving question number 8A, 8B and then 9A, 9B. Okay, then let's try to solve these questions. Okay, if you see question number 8A, a hyperbola having a transverse axis is given. That means 2A is given to you. That means A is given to you. Okay, is confocal. Confocal means the same focus. Confocal with the ellipse. So focus you will get from here, and that focus is the same focus for that hyperbola also. So that means your AE that you get it, focus you will get it, that will be equal to AE, and A you know, E you will get it. So A no E, then you can find B. So therefore you can find best the equation. So it's easy. So this is the equation of the ellipse. So if you simplify it, you will get E. From that you will get the focus of the ellipse, which is also the focus of the hyperbola. So hyperbola AE is again 1. What is hyperbola? A is given sin theta because it is 2 sin theta is 2A is equal to 2 sin theta. It is transverse axis. So A you got it. So E you know. Once you know A and E, you can find this B. So you apply it there, then this is your equation. So it is easy. Now if you come to 8B, match the statement 1 and statement 2 you have to match. Two intersecting circle have a common tangent, have a common normal, don't have common tangent, don't have common normal. So you can see if they intersect, these two are intersecting, so they have common tangents. Obviously they have common normal. In case of circle, I told you wherever you draw a normal, it should always pass through the origin. So a normal of this will always pass through this, a normal of this will always pass through this. So common normal will obviously pass through both the centers of the circles. So there is one common normal is there. That means P and Q both will be the answer for A. Second one, two mutually external circle. They are external to each other. Common tangent is always there. Again a common normal is also there. Common normal will be the line which is passing through the centers of the circles. Two circles, one strictly inside the other, one strictly inside. So no common tangents but no common normal. So it will be R and Q. Now if you two branches of hyperbola, if you see two branches, there is no common tangents of these branches. The tangents are only at one point. Otherwise there would have been a formula. Suppose at one point, what is the condition of a formula for tangent? Xx1 minus ss1 divided by a square minus b square equal to 1. So that could have been also tangent to another point also. So there should be another point concept should also be there in the theory. But as we have not discussed that one, that means that is not a question of hyperbola. They are only touching at one point. One can remember in this way also, condition point of tangency, which I have not given. I generally prefer by comparing this one to find x1 and y1, where it is the point of contact. But the point of contact in wherever it is given, it is also given 1. So that means there is no common tangent. Had it been a common tangent, point of contact would have been 2. One here, one here. So no common tangents, but normal is there. This is a common normal. This line is, you can say, one common normal we can obviously see. So obviously it will be R and Q. No common tangents, but one common normal. Normal you can see at this point this is the tangent, at this point this is the tangent. So obviously this will be the normal. So here you can see that's why it is the normal. Now if you come to 9A, let A and B are the non-zero numbers such that this equation represents what this represents. So this is commonly known to you, everything. This is unknown to you. So you have to see. Let's first see this one, which one is known to me. If you factorize it, you will get two linear factors. That means this is one straight line, this is one straight line. That means if you can factorize a general quadratic equation, that means it will represent a pair of straight line. Because one linear factor will be one straight line, another one will be another straight line. So obviously here, because here are x to the power 4, so there will be 4 things. So two straight line will be obviously there, pair of straight line will be obviously there, and you don't know it. It can be pair of straight line, it can be hyperbola. If it is hyperbola, then 3. Two straight line from here, one hyperbola. Two straight line, one parabola. Two straight line, one ellipse. Two straight line, parabola it cannot be because both are parabola also, because it can be general degree equation. So yeah, one conic, or at the max it can go another two straight line, that will be 2 plus 2, 4 straight line. So you can see option D, there is no straight line, one ellipse, one circle, which is not the possibility. So D will not be the answer because two straight line we already got it. So D is not the answer. Let us check one by one. Now in A, what they are asking, 4 straight line, when C is 0, AB are of same sign. Okay, C is 0, so C you make it 0. So AB, both are of same sign. So if you move it there, both are of same sign, that means your x square will be equal to minus b by a y square. What will be your x? this will be imaginary because b by a is same sign, so it will be always positive. The answer is this side will be, this minus will be always there, so the inside there will be always a negative thing, something y, which is imaginary, not real. So obviously it will not represent straight line. Okay, if it doesn't represent straight line, so and it is, you can see you cannot find a x and y linear relation, so it is not a straight line. And you can see it is not a parabola, ellipse, whatever, hyperbola, because everywhere it was 1. Not a parabola also. In parabola 1 square 1 is there. So it is simply representing only a point, nothing else. It is satisfied. This equation is satisfied only when x and y are 0. This one we have seen. This is also positive. This is also positive if you think. Or if you think both negative, you take minus common. Then also both becomes positive, because this side is 0. So 1 square plus both are, square means positive number. So sum of two positive cannot be 0. If it has to be 0, then there is only one option, x equal to y equal to 0. So it is representing only one point, not anything else. So obviously it is not representing pair of straight line, because option A they told you 4 lines. So 2 from here, 2 from here, it was the idea. So obviously it is not giving 2 straight lines. So it is giving a point. So that's why A is not the answer. B, 2 straight line and a circle. When A equal to B, C is the sign opposite to A. So let's go one by one then. So A, B both are equal. Okay, so both I have taken A, and C is negative to A. So A, if I take positive, so it is be minus. If I take minus, then it will be positive. Then if you take minus common, it will look like this. One can be of this fashion. Both are negative, suppose, and this is then positive. So you take minus common, it will come to this. So it will represent the ideal case. It is of opposite sign. So this is this. So if you divide by C, so this side will be 1, A by C, x square by A by C, y square by A by C. Or you divide by A, it is x square plus y square is equal to C by A, which is a circle. Obviously it is a circle of radius root C by A. So it will represent a circle. Now you can think of that radius is here imaginary. No, because C, we have considered C as a positive number, A also positive number, because that opposite sign we have already considered giving this minus. So you can show, sir, how can you take both positive? One was opposite to other. That opposite condition we have considered by considering this one is minus, opposite to your A side. So that's why radius is also real. So it is representing a circle. That is, B is the correct option. Now you come to C, because it was a multiple correct. Number 2 straight line, okay, and a hyperbola. AB are of same sign. C is the sign opposite of A. So again of this fashion, C is a sign opposite to A. So it will be minus, it will go that side. So it is not a hyperbola, because in hyperbola there is a minus sign. So it is not a hyperbola. So obviously C is not the answer. Now if you come to 9b, consider the branch of hyperbola this with vertex at the point A, and B be the end of the point of its latus rectum, and C is the focus of the hyperbola nearest to the point A. So this is the C, not this one. The area of the triangle ABC. So you can find it out. This area is half height into base. Height is this one, B square by A. Base is AE minus A. So this is AE minus A, this. So these things you know. Eccentricity you need to find A. So this you can find from this general equation. How you have to make it? You have to convert it into proper, you have to factorize it, make it square, because it is not a second degree general equation. It is simple x and y. So you can make x square, this is a square minus 2ab plus b square. This is also a square and 2ab plus square. So you can make them perfect square like this way. You can make it x minus root 2 whole square, so minus 2, so the 2 get cancelled, you find this one. Here also you can make it. So ultimately you will find out this type of equation if you complete the square. So b is this one, b square is 2. That means b is equal to root 2. So you can put b square equal to 2. What is e? There is a relation between a and e. E square equal to under root 1 b square by a square. So that is, you can do 1 plus b square by a square, b square by a square. So you can find e is equal to this one. So you put all this one, this is the area. This was the calculation for area we have already calculated. We put this value from the equation. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.